Look, joining us from both the Sydney Underwater Gazette but also viz.org.au is the mighty Marco Bordieri. Good morning to you, Marco.
Good morning, Mr. Simon. How are you?
I'm very, very well. And often we talk about the creatures that are under the water and we zone in on one of those. But there must be people in Sydney going, yeah, but I want to see them. Where should I go? And you want to tell people where to go.
Yeah, that's a reasonable expectation, actually. Yes, this weekend on the Sydney Underwater Gazette, we are talking about where to go because we always talk about fish and special behaviors. But let's recap where we can go because we got plenty of opportunities along the coast where you can just drive, get your wetsuit. Well, right now you may need a 3 millimeter wetsuit because it's about 20 degrees. And it's getting, we lost some temperature, we gained some visibility this week. So all in all, I think it's getting better, but you definitely need a wetsuit right now.
It's taken so long for the visibility to recover from those really heavy rains, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's taking weeks. We've been looking at the satellite pictures. We've been checking the visibility in the water and also the pictures. And there was still a layer of brown greenish water near the coast. Now everything has been kind of mixed. So we don't have the blue out there and the green near the coast. It's kind of a mixed color. For the underwater perspective, it's getting better. Now it's like 6 to 8 meters. So definitely an improvement.
And one of the things that I love is that whether you're snorkeling or diving, there's a really good range of places to go. But let's go snorkeling or diving first.
Yeah, so if you're a snorkeler, you can still see a lot of things because, especially in this season, there are a lot of action happening near the surface. So I would suggest, for example, Cabbage Tree Bay is the one that we always mention. Is the name of the bay in front of Shelley Beach near Manly. And that's a safe harbor where a lot of creatures come in season. So at the moment, for example, we are across the season for the dusky whaler sharks. They are still in the bay. They come January till April. So you can still see some dusky whaler shark. At the same time, this week, we've been seeing greater sharks. They are the usual weedy sea dragons, blue groupers, and octopus, which are resident. And also giant cuttlefish are starting to come. Yeah, they come every year exactly in mid-April, and very sharply, they just came back. We are waiting for Paul Jacksons that will come next month for a couple of months. So I would say Cabbage Tree Bay is definitely a best option.
Manly Cove has the couple of octopuses, including the hammer octopus, seahorses. But the thing I like about Clovelly Pool is it's got disability access for those in a wheelchair or mobility compromised.
Absolutely. So Manly Cove and Clovelly are probably more regular across the year. So they are less exposed to seasonal visitors like Cabbage Tree Bay, but also it means that any time of the year you go to Manly Cove, especially if you go at night or at dusk with a torch, you can see the blue line octopus a little bit over the sand. You can see the hammer octopus near the nets. Clovelly Pool is great for blue groupers, cuttlefish, Paul Jackson, and as you mentioned, is accessible. So it's a great option for people that want to explore that.
And quickly through some of the free diving or scuba diving spots.
Yeah, you have to go a little bit under the surface for other places like Chowder Bay, which is basically the name of the bay in front of Clifton Gardens. Basically, what you do, you dive under the jetty, and you have to be at least 2-3 meters down. That's why it's for free diving or scuba diving. But all year round, you can find seahorses, octopus, anglerfish. Again, the blue line octopus, which is a small one and dangerous. Pyjama squids that are black and white are really lovely.
Love those guys. Bear Island, red Indian fish, sponges, seahorses, Port Jackson's, Kurnell, weedy sea dragons and anglerfish, which I love. But if we are going, what is the visibility like this weekend?
So this weekend, as mentioned, has been getting pretty good. It's between 6 and 10 meters. You can see a number of new visitors like cuttlefish and other stuff that is coming up. With the colder water, there is actually more action because fish gets closer to the surface, so easier to see. Bear Island, Cornell, the same, 8 meters, 10 meters. I would say this is the best season. You need a wetsuit, but this is the best season because when it gets cold, fish comes for mating near the coast in shallow waters. And this is where actually the water gets clear because of the temperature, but also plenty of action. So good perspective, flat seas for the weekend. So definitely I will go this weekend because it's going to be pretty good.
I will look at the Sydney Underwater Gazette to see what photos you're taking, Marco Bordieri. Ci vediamo, ragazzi.
A presto, ciao ciao.